Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And we start in a few minutes. Make sure you share the live, y'all. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back to the hottest talk show on the net. It's your boy Russ Cills celebrating 10-year anniversaries. The JMO talk show with yours truly, Russ Cills, each and every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Make sure you share the live, y'all. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. We appreciate y'all supporting the JMO talk show each and every Wednesday night. Yeah, we're back on Wednesday night. This is the night that we first started on Wednesdays. We went to Fridays. Now we're back to Wednesday nights. All right. So tell a friend we're here. We ain't going nowhere. It's the JMO talk show with yours truly, Russ Cills, right here on Facebook Live. Make sure you subscribe and like and share the JMO Talk Show YouTube channel. Where if you missed the live recording, you can always go back to the YouTube channel. That's JMO 130. All right, so just go ahead, search bar JMO Talk Show 130. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share the YouTube channel. Appreciate that. Okay. Shout out to my brother, Big Bro. Oriel, big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Dana, big up yourself. Hey, Erica, congratulations on your son getting married. Appreciate you, man. Big up to cousin Butch. Hey, cuz, all the way from St. Croix. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Kim, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, okay? All right, so tonight, I guess I got my little list here. I'm going to try to stay on a little kind of journey. Okay, I'm not going to be all over the place tonight, but I got some key topics that I want to share with y'all tonight. Oh, we don't have a virtual guest tonight. However, next week Wednesday, God's willing, we're going to have our first virtual guest for 2024. All right. So tonight we are the topics we're going to talk about, of course, Trump. We're going to talk about Trump. We're going to talk about Biden. Also on the list, we're going to talk about Fannie Willis. Fannie Willis is the DA for the city of Atlanta. She got a lot of drama going on here, big drama going on here in Atlanta. Of course, we're going to talk about the Falcons, my Atlanta Falcons. But of course, we're going to be talking just kind of briefly about the four teams, the four final teams for the Super Bowl, the two teams from the AFC, the two teams from the NFC. So whoever wins these two games this Sunday, definitely going to move on to the Super Bowl uh, for 2024. Also, we're going to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. They had a lot of drama going on yesterday, and it ended today. They hired their new head coach, the Milwaukee Bucks, of course, of the Milwaukee Bucks NBA, Milwaukee Bucks. definitely we're going to talk about St. Thomas Carnival. St. Thomas Carnival is the next stop. I know we got we got Dominica Carnival, we have Trinidad Carnival, and of course after that we have Jamaica Carnival, and of course St. Thomas Carnival. But St. Thomas Carnival is we got the April on lock. All right, so we got big things going on for St. Thomas Carnival. So we're going to talk a little briefly about some of these costume prices. So I would like, some of y'all input. Let me know what y'all think about the costume prices. Ain't no more $100 now. You ain't gonna find no costume for no $100, $200. Okay, put an extra zero out there. You know what I'm saying? Starting at $1,000. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit. And of course, last but not least, Liberty VI. They had a Senate hearing in the Virgin Islands today. Liberty VI, that's the phone and I guess the internet service. I think they're based out of Puerto Rico. They had a VI Senate hearing today, and I tuned in just for a little bit, probably about an hour. Listen about an hour until it went to recess, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. Just giving y'all about my opinion, what I got from that hearing this afternoon. So there's a lot to talk about. Again, make sure you tell a friend at the JMO Talk Show. Just my opinion. Yeah, 10 years, celebrating 10-year anniversary with yours truly, Russ Cills. Again, make sure you share the live. Again, if you're planning to listen to the show, make sure you subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel, which is JMO Talk Show 130. All right, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all, man. All the people that subscribed so far, thank you very much for the support. Also, shout out to Janae and John Peterson for 1550 brand clothing. Big up yourself, John. Russ Fahrenheit, big up yourself. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you check them out. That's 1550brand.com. All right, for the latest hoodie, hat. We got t-shirts. We got the latest, just the latest of everything, man. So make sure you check them out. Support the thing. They're locally VI owned. John and Janae Peterson, 1550brand.com. They're from the Virgin Islands. Make sure you check them out. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Also, if you have a brand clothing line that you would like to promote, hit me up, DM me, let me know if you want me to wear your apparel while we're doing the show. I really appreciate it, man. So thank you very much for the support, 1550, all right? All right, so let's get started tonight. Of course, for my American peeps, we got a lot to talk about. Things are getting serious out here. I know just talking to a lot of people, especially people that I work with. We talk about, the future of the United States of America. Now, I know a lot of y'all that's, listening right now, some of y'all mind made up, some of y'all on the fence, some of y'all are diehard Democrats. Some of y'all are probably pissed off with the Democrats or disappointed with the Democrats like myself. However, ain't nothing, I don't care if the GOP, reach out to me and say, hey, Russ, we give you $1 million. We need your support, which we know that's not going to happen. But I'm just saying my vote is not going to be bought. I'm still disappointed with the Democrats. Not saying that I'm disappointed where I'm going to stop talking to Democrats. I got a lot of senators back home that are Democrats that I'm very well connected with. We talk not on a regular basis, but when we talk, we do have a great conversation. The governor of the Virgin Islands, he's a Democrat. But I would tell him, if we have a one-on-one conversation, look, man, I know it don't have anything to do with the Virgin Islands. However, whatever happened up here, the decisions that are made here in the United States of America will implement the effect. We will feel the effect in the Virgin Islands. You understand what I'm saying? So again, I'm going to keep talking about it until November, whatever, November 5th, 4th, or I don't know exactly the date for the general election in November, but I'm going to continue. I'm going to try my best to at least share some insight, my thoughts, my opinions, what's popping in the news, But right now we have the GOP primary election, or they're trying to get the nominee, the GOP nominee. So far, Trump, of course, won the two, which was Iowa and New Hampshire. The next one is going to be in South Carolina. South Carolina. So right now we have Trump and Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley was a former governor for South Carolina, so she's still in the race. Pretty much, if she don't win South Carolina, it's a done deal. I think after, if she don't win, if she don't make a big statement in her hometown, and Trump end up beating her in South Carolina, she decided she gonna end her election bid, her nominee bid. Sorry. So we'll see, but we already know what the deal going to be, what the outcome going to be. Of course, it's going to be Donald Trump versus um, Joe Biden, Uncle Joe. And I had a conversation with a brother from back home. Not going to call his name, but we had a great conversation today about this whole thing. His statement was, "Look, Trump getting back in. I mean, he can't vote for the U.S. election. He vote back home, so he can't vote here in the States. However, we both agree that we are disappointed with the Democrats. And I'm going to continue saying I'm not going to cut my tongue. I'm not going to change my tone. Nobody's not going to stop me for how I feel. I could say how I feel, but I could still support the Democratic Party, which that's my intention. However, I'm disappointed. Joe Biden was supposed to be a short fix. I thought, which nobody never tell me, but I thought that, okay, we wanted this virus out of the White House, the virus, Trump. We wanted him gone by any means necessary. He selected Kamala Harris as his running partner. He won. He won the state of Georgia, which was a big, 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 big deal, right? He won the election fair and square. Trump didn't concede. He was pissed off. The insurrection happened. Whole bunch of stuff. People lost their life. People who was affected from the insurrection took their own life, et cetera, et cetera. All of this here happened, right? This is back in 2020. He sworn in. Joe Biden sworn in 2021. All of this here happened, and the Democrats ain't had one plan, I should say. Okay, this man about to be 81, 82 if he gets back in, or by the time election hit, he might be 82. Again, my mom is 81 years old, about to be 82. She have dementia. Ain't nobody could tell me that Joe Biden don't have some kind of symptoms, or he not that far from having dementia or Alzheimer's or whatever. They could sugarcoat it. They could probably give him some pills, medicine, whatever, so it could probably, his mind don't go astray for a couple hours, so he could talk to you on the mic. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep it real. This man, how many times we see this man fell, either walking, riding a bike? I mean, come on, man. I don't trust that. I don't think that his mindset is 100%, or he might have the best interest for the United States of America. However, let's call a spade a spade. You gonna tell me that they couldn't groom a young Democrat? When I say young Democrat, between what, 50 to 65? At least 50 to 65, they couldn't groom a Democrat that could say, well, okay, Kamala, we know you can't beat Trump. We know you can't beat Trump. But here's, you have a good running mate. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to work this out. So now by 2024, Biden gonna ease out and say, well, due to health problems, he's gonna step down, let Kamala run the country. A lot of people gonna be pissed off. A lot of people, yes, we understand that, we get that. The MAGA Republicans, they're gonna be pissed off because they don't want no woman in the White House. However, Have a plan, have a backup plan. You can't tell me for November 2024, this is the only thing that is popping right now. Uncle Joe Biden is going to run for re-election at 82 years old. That's what we're going with. So by 86, which we know that Joe Biden is not going to make it the next 4 years by 2020. He's going to, for some reason, and forgive me if I'm sounding kind of harsh, because I don't want nobody think that I'm putting debt on this man, or how dare you, Russ? The man is alive and well. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is what everybody is echoing behind closed doors. They're not 100%. They're not 100%. So guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna see a big turnout where people is not gonna show up to the polls. The MAGA Republicans, they're coming. They're not staying home. It could be freezing in November. It could be raining, thunder, the tornado is coming in Iowa, Oklahoma. They're still going out to vote. It's we, minorities, black people, we don't care who's in there. Just make sure my check is right. Just make sure my damn SNAP money is in my account. Just make sure my Section 8. Just make sure my child support. Some people might say, come on, Russ, not just black people is on these type of government assistance. We have white people too. We have trailer trash and all that stuff. I'm not speaking for that. That's not my target market tonight. You know my target market is my people, black people, minority people, people who live paycheck to paycheck, people who live, one paycheck away from being homeless. Those are my conversation people that I'm talking about tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Those are the people that still playing the fence. They are pissed off. They're confused. They don't know what to do. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We were so happy to see a sister that graduated from the HBCU as the Vice President of the United States. Now, mind you, when I was in school, okay? When I was in school, they never taught me that someday we're gonna have a black president. That was never told to us. Me growing up was Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, but it was mostly Martin Luther King, right? That's all. That's the only black person that we know as a leader, civil rights leader when it comes to leader. But this man dead from 1960 something. So seeing President Obama, Barack Obama became the first black African American president of the United States, that was big. I didn't agree with everything that he did, but it gave us hope. It gave us hope. Boom. 2020, we see Kamala Harris. She becomes the vice president, an African American woman, graduated from the HBCU. I don't know if she's an AKA or Delta. She's from one of those sororities. Somebody that we could relate to. The reason why I say we know she can't beat Trump because what have Kamala did for the last 4 years? Tell me something that what Kamala did that we could remember, or we could say, well, you know what, Kamala Harris, she did this for us, And some people might say, Russ, it's not about black people. Yes, it is. Because you're going to ask us to go out there and vote, to believe in this false promise that the Democrats continue to sold us every year. That's why I'm disappointed. Uncle Joe was supposed to be a simple, easy fix. Ease himself right out. Kamala would take over, even if it was a young white Democrat, a young black. We know we know America is not going to have two black people in the White House. We know that. But even if it was a white Democrat, young white Democrat, not no 82-year-old Democrat, that we know as soon as he's out of the White House, guarantee you're going to hear President Joe Biden, former President Joe Biden, or current President Joe Biden is in the hospital due to symptoms of dementia and this. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Let's keep it 100. So we back to square one now. Who gonna be our leader? Who gonna be our face of the freedom country, the free world, the free world, United States of America? Who? Some of y'all that saying Trump 2024, don't you know that Trump gonna be 80-something years old when he becomes president? If he becomes president. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be 80-something years old. So again, we back to the square one. You went from Obama 40-something years old, I think it was 50-something years old when he retired as a president. No, we're gonna jump from 50-something years old to an 80-something year old president. You know what I mean? That's why I'm disappointed with the Democrats. Ain't nobody could change my mind. Ain't nobody could change my mind. I'm disappointed. Now, am I disappointed where I'm going to jump on the other fence and vote for Trump? Hell no. No. That man, I don't care what nobody said. Y'all could love that free money, that PPP money, whatever money he was giving out, that free money he was giving out, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have that. I never seen it. I never got it. I never seen it. Ain't gonna change me. Ain't gonna stop me from living. Ain't gonna stop me from going out there grinding, making an honest paycheck, and living. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's comfortable, paycheck to pay, it doesn't matter. But just like how times is changing, inflation going up, ain't nothing going in our pockets because we're still paying high prices in groceries, high prices in gas. Everything is going up, but the money's still the same. But you have Joe Biden giving Ukraine pimping us. He's pimping us. Ukraine pimping us? No, Israel pimping us. Everybody pimping in America. Everybody getting money, support. But every time you drive downtown Atlanta, you go to LA. When we went LA, last year? Homeless is heavy over there. Homeless now is heavy in New York City. Homeless is heavy here in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? We have no solutions for our internal problems. But all the other problems overseas, we have a solution for them. How much you want? You want what, 10 billion? Okay, we give you 10 trillion. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And that's why it's very important to vote for your U.S. Senate, your U.S. House of Representatives, your mayor, your governor, your local. These is local. That's why it's very important, because when you vote for the Senate and the House here in Georgia or wherever state you in, they go and represent you in Congress. They are your voice for your state. So when you don't come out to vote for the governor, the mayor, and the Senate, and the House of Representatives, and they go up there and they tag team with all of these MAGA Republicans from Iowa, South Dakota, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to look out for their best interests, not ours. But you know what we so happy about? As long as we get a SNAP check, child support check, as long as they ain't cut my money and my job, you know what I'm saying? We good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what we worried about. Times have changed. I'm about to be 15 couple more years. That means my window is getting slow, is closing in on me. Meaning by 65, I need to lease. I don't want to be working hard at 65. I don't want to be working hard. 65, I want to retire. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be working because I still got bills, man. I still got bills. I got to go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? I see it every day on my job. You have people that damn near 65 still working, go home. Let's let that person get your spot and make that money. No. They got bills to pay. I got bills, Russell. What I'm gonna do? Go home and what? So on the porch? I got bills to pay. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. The Democrats, they're selling us false hope. I'm telling you, if this man get in, Trump already told y'all what he gonna do. And I'm gonna wrap it up. I got one more minute. 8:25, 8:24. I got one more minute. Trump already know what he's gonna. He already telling you what he's gonna do. He's telling you that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hell to pay. It's gonna be hell to pay. That's include the Democrats, those states that took him to court, um, all his former colleagues or people that was in his party under his administration that turned against him. All of them gonna get paid. All of it is gonna be hell to pay. It's gonna be hell to pay. And what you see, all them people in the insurrection that is currently in jail, he gonna pardon each one of them. And what we gonna do? And guess what? The Democrats they're gonna take him to court. They're gonna go to the Supreme Court. Who controls the Supreme Court? What majority support the Supreme Court? Republicans. Okay, Republicans. Pay attention, man. Joe Biden was supposed to be a temporary fix, ease his way out, and we were supposed to bring the next upcoming star. Unfortunately, this is what they're riding with. Let's see how the ball turns. And we're going to have this conversation again. It's January. Come November, we're going to have this conversation. I'm still praying. I just hope that people go out there and do the right thing. Hold our electors, officials, hold them accountable, and tell them how you feel. I'm not 100% satisfied, but I'm not going to sell my soul. I'm not going to sell my vote for Donald Trump. Hell no. In other news, let's talk about Fani Willis. Fani Willis. I know a lot of y'all probably saying, who's Fani Willis? Fani Willis, she's the prosecutor, she's the DA for the city of Atlanta. Fani Willis, district attorney, yes, of Fulton County. Fani Willis, last year, pulled up a whole bunch of people. It's over 10 Republicans or people that supported Donald Trump. She indicted them. They pretty much, some of them made deals with the prosecution where they're going to turn against Donald Trump. I sit down and I said, you know, what taking it so long? A lot of people said it's going to take a long time, Russell, to take this man to court and get a conviction. Not on an election year. He gonna, drag it out. All Trump wants is he make it to the finish line, which is the election. And once, if he becomes president of the United States, you cannot, take a sitting president to court. You cannot. He have to be a sitting, legal, Biden citizen, not a employee of the federal government, which that's what he is. Now, his constituents, which is the House and the Senate, they could hold him, probably bring up some charges, which we know if you have a majority, that's not going to fly. But all these indictments, if nothing don't happen by November and he gets in, they got to wait till when he becomes a civilian again. And guess what? He got 4 years to make things happen. Fani Willis, African-American sister, no, she took the death threats. They came for her. I was like, yeah, my girl, she holding strong. She doing her thing. She don't care. You know what I'm saying? She ain't buckling down. We were supporting Fani Willis to the ground. I still support the sister, you know what I'm saying? However, Fani Willis hired this brother. Fani Willis hired this brother. I'm trying to find his name. What's his name? Hold on. I should have got it queued up. My bad. I'm going to get it for you in just a moment. Hold on. Here we go. Nathan Wade. Fannie Willis hired Nathan Wade as a special prosecutor for the election case, the election fraud case. Fannie Willis' office paid Nathan Wade $650,000. $650,000. That's how much he's making, win, lose, or draw. That's how much he's getting paid. $650,000. Okay. This is a big case. Big money. The man get his credentials in line. If he deserve it, go ahead and pay the man. However, Nathan Wade is in a divorce proceeding with his wife, former wife, whatever. He's going through a divorce proceeding as we speak. Come to find out, Nathan Wade and Fannie Willis looked like they was messing around. They had a thing going on. I don't know if it's still going on. They don't. They probably cut it off since this whole thing popped up in the media. But that was pretty much Fannie Willis' side thing, boyfriend, or whatever you want to call it. The Trump defense team found out about it. They went to the media with it. And you know what's good news? Bad news. Good news is never good news for the media, not social media, for nothing. Bad news. So Trump defense attorney, the team, put it out there. There's a conflict of interest. You have your lover, you paying this lover, who's supposed to be the special prosecution for this case, $650,000. They went to his wife. Of course, you know his wife is pissed off. She's pissed off because she's divorced. She, is probably, is a nasty divorce. You know what I'm saying? They, of course, money talks. Whoever, how they get the information from her, she went out and say, that same money that Fannie Willis paid him $650,000, I have receipts showing that he took some of that money and took her to Paris, goddamn Los Cabos, Mexico, goddamn Trinidad Carnival. Yeah, he took her all over the place with your money, taxpayers' money. You know what I'm saying? I said, geez on bread. Fannie Willis, come on, man. You know there was coming for you, Fannie. You know there was coming. You were supposed to make sure your ducks are in a row. You got to make sure your ducks is in a row, Fannie. You know there was coming. They're going to dig up anything. Anything. You think it now, if I decide to run for VI Senate back home, and say, man, Russell, don't waste your time, man. We got this. We heard this about you, man. Back in this and this, you did this. Man, you didn't pay a child support back in this. They're going to come up with all kind of stuff that I'm going to be like, man, is it really worth it? That $100,000, is it really worth it? Nah, I ain't. Not to get my business out there like that. They're going to have that job. Fannie should have did what Eric Spoelstra for the Miami Heat did. They waited till when his divorce was officially final. The Miami Heat, Pat Riley, made sure Eric Spoelstra divorce was final, and they gave him a big ass contract. That man is set. He could be the Miami Heat coach for the rest of his life. He is straight. They make sure that woman ain't getting none of that money. None. She can't sue him for nothing. They gave him that money after the fact. Fannie, you know better. Use the DA, the district attorney for Fulton County. You know the ins and outs. You know they're going to come for you. You know these people going to come for you. You know the MAGA Republicans are coming. So now, instead of we try to prosecute Donald Trump and his skeezers about this false narrative about the election was rigged in 2020 and all this stuff, now all the attention is on you. All the attention is on you, Fannie. So now, guess what they're doing? They're trying to see if She could be excused from the case, and he should be excused from the case. So guess what? That's another time. That's time. That's all Donald Trump team is doing. They're buying time. They just want to make it to November, hopefully get back in, and all hell gonna broke loose. Georgia, we ain't gonna get shit. New York ain't gonna get shit, and definitely Florida ain't gonna get shit. I'm telling you, everybody that take him to court, every state that take him to court, we ain't getting shit. It's gonna be hell to pay. He told you that. The man said he's gonna be a dictator when he gets in office, even though our laws is not for that. But we know how this man is. He was our president for 4 years. We know what type of person he is. So he's pissed off now. You embarrassing this man. We embarrassing this man, taking him to court, showing him his mugshot. He don't like that. So imagine, guess what he gonna do when he gets in? It's gonna be hell to pay. And that's why I said, come on, Fanny. You know the deal. You should have go ahead, keep your little relationship going on the side, but don't hire the man to be a special prosecutor. I know you're trying to look up. I understand what you're trying to do. I understand what you're trying to do, Fanny. You're trying to look out for the man, and I get that. I respect that. But you know there was coming. You know. Boy. Drama. Atlanta, we always in some kind of drama. Always in some kind of drama. I'm like, damn, I've been here 25 years. And we can't catch a break for nothing. We can't catch a break for nothing. Speaking of Atlanta, the Atlanta Falcons, we still looking for a head coach. We haven't found our head coach. We interviewed about 13, 14 guys, plus we got some more this week coming. We're trying to make sure we get this right. We're trying to make sure we exit, we dot, so, make sure we dot our I's, cross our T's, we scratch out, erase, check off, X. We making sure that we do it right this time. But based on all of this stuff that is going on, it looks like Arthur Blank, he's not going for the if he gonna go young, it's gonna be a young, experienced head coach. If he's gonna go experience, he wants somebody that is established, a winning establishment, winning head coach. He have his perks behind of him, et cetera, et cetera. For the whole of last week, you've been hearing Bill Belichick, who was the former head coach of the New England Patriots. Of course, you know Bill Belichick. He was the head coach back in Tom Brady. They won 6 rings. Tom Brady left when Tampa win another ring. So Tom Brady got 7. He got 6. Within the last 2-3 years, Bill Belichick, he haven't moved that team. The team probably, the team actually did worse than getting better since Tom Brady left. They decided to part ways. Now Belichick have his eye on Atlanta Falcons. So there's a lot of control, like I'm hearing in the news, in the insiders, that Belichick wants control. Of course, the Atlanta Falcons, they already have a president, a GM, vice president, etc. They just need a coach to come in, coach the team, hire the coordinators, draft, train the players, let them go out there, execute, compete, and see what we could do. Belichick wants control. He want to bring in his people. If you ask me, I don't want Belichick. I don't care if he's a proven winner. He's old. He's old, 72 years old. Again, look and see who is in the playoffs right now. We have Baltimore Ravens, Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers, and Kansas City Chiefs. The oldest person in those 4 teams is Andy Reid. Andy Reid, proven winner, 2-time Super Bowl winner. His record speaks for itself. I don't think Andy Reid is 72. I haven't checked his age. Then you have Jim Harbaugh. I think he's the second oldest. Then you have Kyle Shanahan, and then you have Dan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? And again, the Atlanta Falcons, I know a lot of people probably say, man, we want to talk about the Falcons. You're a bunch of jokes. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Yes, this city is crying for a championship. I'm crying for a championship. I said I got to be living to see this city win a Super Bowl. So this is why we're taking our time. Hopefully, we'll make a decision soon. Right now, tonight, as we speak, San Diego Chargers just hired Jim Harbaugh. I was hoping that we get Jim Harbaugh. He was the Michigan Wolverines head coach that they won the Natty this year. Now he with the San Diego Chargers. He's a California guy. He used to play for the San Diego Chargers back in the 99 2000. He was he was head coach for the San Francisco 49ers. Then he went to Michigan. He also had 2 stints in college football. So he's well rounded. He know the game. He's a winner. I was hoping that we get Jim Harbaugh. Unfortunately, San Diego got him, so we're back to square one. Hopefully, we get it right. Hopefully, we get the right people in place. Hopefully, we have a good draft. Hopefully, we could trade and get a nice quarterback. Hopefully, we go get back into winning. I know I'm tired of y'all laughing at me, dogging me out, and I'm pissed off. But hopefully, we could get it right. So all my Atlanta Falcon fans, give me a thumbs up, man. Let me know you're with me. You know what I'm saying? And let me know who you got for the Super Bowl. Right now, I changed. Right now, I was thinking 49ers and Ravens, but I'm changing to Ravens Lions. I think that will be a better headliner than the Ravens 49ers. And of course, I'm still pissed off with Kyle Shanahan for that dumb shit he did in our Super Bowl. He lost the bag. Then we lost the Super Bowl. He became the 49ers head coach. And then he took the New England backup quarterback, Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that don't sit right with me. And that's another reason why I don't want Bill Belichick. You cost us a Super Bowl. You cost us to be the laughing stock of the NFC South. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't care if you win 6 rings. I don't trust you. I don't want him there. I don't want him there. But like I said, I'm just a fan. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what Arthur Blank decides. Arthur Blank wants him, but the staff don't want Belichick. Let's see. Again, Super Bowl is in what? 2 weeks? In 2 weeks? Not this week coming. Yeah, 3 weeks. February 11th. Again, my Super Bowl pick, Baltimore Ravens versus the Detroit Lions. Don't be mad. The Pittsburgh Steelers been rebuilding for years now. Y'all ain't been rebuilding. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Dana, never had a losing season. Never. For 17 years. So y'all not rebuilding. Y'all not rebuilding. We rebuilding. Falcons, we haven't been winning since the last time we won was 2017. We haven't had a winning season since then. So we yawning for we rebuilding. We trying everything. 5 years, 6 years, we've been losing. So it's not working. Something got to give. Dwayne Utley, I agree with you. Rich McKay don't want Bill Belichick. I don't blame him, but at the same token, Rich McKay needs to go. He hurting the team. He been, you know what I'm saying, he been hurting the team as our president. He looking out for his best interest, if you understand what I'm saying. So he needs to go. But at the same token, I don't want Bill Belichick. It's 8:43, 8:43. Also in sports news, the Milwaukee Bucks, they fired their head coach Adrian Griffin yesterday. Adrian Griffin, this was his first time ever as a head coach. He always been an assistant head coach for the Milwaukee Bucks under Mike Budenholzer. They fired Mike Budenholzer and made Adrian Griffin their head coach. Now, mind you, Adrian Griffin know the Milwaukee Bucks system. He know the system. He also was a former basketball player. The man had a winning season so far. First time in the league, in the NBA. First time. 30 wins, 13 losses. Now, I can understand if it was 13 wins and 30 losses. I can understand saying, hey, they're going a different route, blah, 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 they fire him. But the man had the second best record in the East, third best record in the whole NFL. The team is winning. He's first in his conference, second in the Eastern Conference. The man is winning. The man have Giannis and Damian Lillard as the superstars on the team. To fire this man just abruptly like that tells me that the players is who orchestrated this man to get fired. Not the front office, the players. When I first heard it, the first name that came to my mind was Giannis. These star players in the NBA now, they're acting like they're prima donnas. They're acting like they run in the whole sport. And I blame LeBron, even though I'm a LeBron fan, I blame LeBron James for all of that. He made this league the way it is right now, where the players telling you where they want to go. The players telling you they're not playing. The players telling you they're going to sit out. They're not telling you they're going to sit out, but they in different words. And they still getting paid. If David Stern was still here, them boys would have been gone out the league long time. He don't care. The only person that had the prima donna treatment was Michael Jordan. Now you got LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Giannis. You have Damian Lillard. You have who else? Trae Young. You have Jason Tatum. You have all these dudes. Djokovic, Luka, Doncic. You have all these prima donnas. Kawhi Leonard. So many prima donnas that they're telling you what they're going to do. I have lost interest in the NBA. NBA was my first sport. Then come NFL. Now it's NFL, then the NBA. I'm losing that feeling. I used to have that urge, like, can't wait till when NBA season comes around. Now, I can't wait till when NFL season comes around. If the NBA have become soft. Now, you got players orchestrating, telling the league, the front office, he got to go. He got to go. And these front office owners listening to the players, and that's what happened to Adrian Griffin. Y'all can say what y'all want, that, oh, the defense sucks, this and that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's call a spade a spade. The players cost Adrian Griffin his job. Adrian Griffin was holding these guys accountable. He wasn't treating these guys like prima donnas. They didn't like that. And they said, look, man, it's either he got to go or we're going to shut down. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Now to bring in Doc Rivers, another brother, a proven winner. However, Doc Rivers has been struggling in the playoffs ever since he won the chip in Boston. Have you had a winning season? Yes, he did, with the Clippers, with the Sixers. Now he's with the Bucks. But if you look at his records in the playoff within the last 5 years, has not been good. That's why he lost his job in Philadelphia. The guys, the players, they shut down on him. Now, I don't think that's going to be the case with Milwaukee. He's going to be good with Milwaukee because he have Damian Lillard and Giannis. However, if he don't get it right in the playoff, it's going to be, why did y'all fire Adrian Griffin in the first place? If Doc Rivers show you once again he can't win in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? It's not a black and white thing. I'm just saying, like, come on, man. The NBA have gotten to be a soft league. Soft. It's soft. It's soft. Ever since Kobe and Shaq and Tim Duncan they left the league got soft. It's soft. They don't play no defense. You get 6'10", 7-footers shooting 3-pointers. They shooting about 10 attempts in the 3-pointer, the 3-point line. 7-footers. Not saying that they can't shoot, but they're not going out there and, you know what I'm saying? They're not working. They're not working. The league has become soft. I'm sorry. The league has become soft. So let's see what Doc Rivers is going to do. He got hired today. Hopefully, you're going to see him over the weekend as the Milwaukee Bucks coach. Let's see what happens. Moving right along. It's 8:50. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure, again, share the live. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let me give y'all a quick shout out, then we're going to wrap it up in a few minutes. Shout out to Dana. Big up yourself. Nichelle, all the way from Virginia. Thank you for tuning in. TJ, big up yourself. Jesse, JO Entertainment. Big up yourself. Malgato. Skibidi Boo. Big up yourself. Frankie Gibbs. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, cuz, Elmo, them Cowboys. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Lolo, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Selena Dawson, thank you for tuning in. Dwayne Otley, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Jacqueline Sereno Gums, thank you for tuning in. Kiva Lloyd, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you all the way from the DMV. Hey, Kim Robinson, thank you for tuning in. Willie Harris, Roll Tide. Falcons going for Bill. I hope not, man. I hope not. Hey, Rashawn, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Arlene Griffin, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Who else we got? Hey, Erica, thank you for tuning in. Katrina Dawson. Byron Bosch, big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Pogo, my condolences to you, my brother. Hope all is well. You know, my condolences again to you and your family, man. Hope all is well, all right? Love alone. Hey, Shoy, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Noreen, thank you for tuning in all the way from Florida. Sharon George, thank you for tuning in. Leon Ricketts, a going on classmate. Big up yourself. And Shelly, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all, man. All right. Again, let's take it home. St. Thomas Carnival. If you haven't been following social media, St. Thomas Carnival is officially on. The schedule has been out. The Division of Festivals have put out all the events that is happening from the month of April all the way to May. Okay? Back in the days when they had this old piece of old Steve band and people wanted that culture and this and that. No. We passed that. That thing was so small you barely could have read what was the happening, what date, what day were the fireworks, Juve and all that stuff. The thing was so small. Now you have creativity. We have a young team from the Division of Festivals. They're doing a damn great job hosting St. Thomas Carnival, St. John Festival, St. John Celebration, and St. Croix Festival. Doing a damn good job. So big up to Joe and the team, Ian and the crew for doing a great job, tremendous job. The calendar is out. Beautiful poster. Again, Rudy LaPlace. I think it was his picture of the young lady in the costume. Beautiful picture, man. Shout out to Rudy, doing a tremendous job. Beautiful picture. That's what you expect come April, May. St. Thomas Carnival, we're getting back. We getting our jigger back. You know what I'm saying? We lost our mojo. Now we're bringing it back. Ever since the Division of Festivals became on board, St. Thomas Carnival just been increasing. The numbers have been increasing. We're looking good. Expect an enormous capacity. Expect a lot of people coming from all over, not just the United States. We got people coming from overseas. When I say overseas, over in London, Africa, other Caribbean islands, Canada. We got people coming from even Asia to the U.S. Virgin Islands Carnival, St. Thomas Carnival in April. Again, we have Trinidad Carnival coming up next month, Dominica Carnival, Jamaica Carnival. Then we have St. Thomas Carnival. And of course, I think we have St. Martin Carnival. But the best one, the best carnival in April is St. Thomas Carnival. Hands down. I ain't being biased. I'm telling y'all what it is. I'm telling y'all what it is. We got a lot of events coming up. We have some day parties, Juve. Of course, the village going to be lit. We have a great performances this year. I'm hearing that we having horse race. Fashion show in the dirt is back. Place where you could dress up, look, you put on your best. Put on your best to walk around in dirt. Yes, fashion show in the dirt, aka horse race, St. Thomas horse race is back. God's willing. They haven't made it official, but I heard that it's gonna happen. We have beach parties. Come on now. No passport required. No passport required. Get your tickets now, because you know coming up in April, tickets them gonna be double. I think we got Born a Boy this year. People complaining about Born a Boy tickets, $250. I'm like, look, people make prices based on the demand. People make prices. You can't give a $75, $100 event if the performer asking for $1 million. You can't. It's not going to add up, and that's why you see things don't happen. It have to make sense. It have to make sense. So I'm not worrying about the $250. That's their price. Never complain about the price. Your only complaint is if you pay a $250 and what they tell you that they're gonna have, they don't have, then you complain. But you don't complain about people price. That's their price. That's their price. You have either or. Either you pay or you don't go. But I'm telling y'all right now, Born a Boy show Sunday is gonna be live. I don't know what the hell he be saying, but it's gonna be a good show. I'm telling y'all right now. So get your tickets, man. Don't wait till the last minute. Them $250 might go up to $300 if they start seeing people buying tickets by the hundreds. I'm just saying. Again, if it don't fit your budget, don't do it. If you think you can rock it, if you think you could buy a $250 ticket, concert ticket, and still come home and pay the bills in May, hey, go for it. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. But anyway, man, St. Thomas costumes, them carnival costumes, like I said, ain't no more, $200, $100. These things are looking at, I think that I was just scrolling through just to kind of brainstorm to see what type of prices. I think the cheapest female woman costume price was like $750. And then, of course, more material for the tick woman, the ladies with the fupa and stuff, that's about $1,000. And then the ones that have the BBL and the nice tit job, boob jobs and stuff, that's about $1,300. Yeah, they got prices. If you taking the waist, holding up space, you're looking about $1,000. If you got that body done within the last few months or last year, and you looking tight, yeah, you're gonna pay at least $1,300. Again, they ain't putting a gun to your head. If you could afford it, go for it. Obviously, people love to see themselves looking beautiful in the costume. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm having fellas, some friends of mine, they complain and say, man, you see how much these prices are? Hey, if you help her pay her to do a body over, why you can't pay for her to go up in the street in a naked costume? What's the difference? Tell me what's the difference. What did you expect? If you give her $10,000 to do her boobs and her behind, her butt, don't you think that she want to sport it off? Hey, go for it. I'm all for it. Because we need them. We need those type of ladies in the parade. We don't want the grandmas and the grandmamas coming up anymore. No, them days are done. The 80s, 90s are done. The Quill Bear and the Stanley and the Sleepless Nights. No, we don't want those no more. No, we want the ladies half naked, in bikini, with feathers. That's what we want to see. We want to see those. Yeah, that's what we want to see. I'm just telling y'all how it is. That's the ever since Trinidad changed the game and start making these costumes naked as ever, we had to get with this. We had to get with the system. We couldn't come up with these gypsy looking and the jesters looking costumes anymore. No disrespect to those them legend parade troops. I'm not dissing y'all, but I'm just saying. We tired of seeing the fake pirate knives and stuff and the hats and stuff. No, we passed that. We want to see feathers. We want to see less bikini, less material, more skin. That's what we want to see. Yes. Yeah, that's what we want to see. So tell the senior citizens when they start complaining and say, look at she, oh God, she bending over. Oh my God, I'm going to get you a stroke, this and that. Say, listen, Granny, you're going to see some things at the parade. Just close your eyes. If you don't want to see, just close your eyes. Turn your back so you don't have to see. But this is what's going on. This is what's going on, Granny. Feathers, less material, boobs, but that's what in. That's what we're paying to see. For free. You know what I'm saying? For free. When you go Trinidad, you got to pay to see, go in the stage and pay to see. No, we seen all that for free. So that's why the market is $1,000, $1,300, and so forth. That's what you're paying for. So I ain't mad with it, fellas. You want your lady look good? She want to feel good? Go ahead, pay for that costume. End the story. No need to argue. Don't need to complain. Just pull out whatever. Hey, do what you got to do. But we want to see that. We want to see that. And fellas, don't go out there try to break up with your girlfriend or your woman on the side because you don't want to pay for a costume. Best believe she gonna get a costume paid for. It might not be from your money, but it's coming from somebody else's money. And you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want her going to somebody else and getting that money. She gonna get that money because she's coming up in the parade, in her feathers, in a naked outfit. That's what she want to do. Simple as ABC. I know a lot of y'all sucking your teeth, a lot of y'all laughing right about now, and that's fine. But I'm just telling you how it is. Go ahead and pay for that costume because I want to see it, and a whole bunch of other people want to see it. Even the people from the States, the people who can't make it home for Carnival, they want to tune in to the Division of Festivals MDM webpage, and they want to watch the parade. They want to see them girl bend right over. Shanika, Aniqua, bend right over. That's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. And I want to see it too. Make it happen, fellas. Go ahead and pay for that costume. We even said we're going to debate it. We're not going to talk about it. Go ahead, pay for the costume. Fellas, it is what it is. If you want to walk on the side of the parade route so nobody don't bend over your girl and jam her in the parade, you do what you got to do. Don't cause no scene. Don't cause no scene. Don't cause no foul. Let her do her thing. It's carnival, baby. It's carnival. But don't embarrass yourself. Go ahead and pay for that costume. Let her do her thing. And then you'll be, everything going to be all right the next day, Sunday. That's all. All right, it's 9:03. Let me see if I can wrap it up at 9:10. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. All right. Again, next week, we're going to have my first virtual guest next week on the JMO Talk Show. Make sure you tell a friend. We're back on Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? I know it's about 10:04 in the Virgin Islands. We're still an hour ahead. Time going to go back in March. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Before we go, I just wanted to talk about this quick about the Liberty VI. Liberty VI, that's an internet company out of Puerto Rico. My nose is running. I got the AC. Everybody's on. It could be 50 degrees. I still got my fan and everything running in here, so my nose is running. I do apologize. Anyway, Liberty VI. There was at the Senate hearing in the Virgin Islands today. Of course, the Senate, they subpoenaed Liberty VI to testify in front of them, ask them some questions. Not familiar with Liberty VI. I think that's a new company. They bought out somebody where now you have Liberty VI and I think you have Via. Via, I don't know if Via do phone service. I know they do cable. I'm not too sure if they do phone service. Somebody help me out with Via. But Liberty VI, they do internet, they do phone. Do Liberty do TV as well? Let me know. I don't know. However, just kind of Googling, looking at the website, pretty much they've been in business since 1999. 1999, they've been in business. They say they've been in business for 20 years, over 20 years. 1999. Okay, they're out of Puerto Rico. I kind of look at the website. Website look kind of like something that somebody out of college probably put together the website. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Not going to knock them. They've been getting knocked tremendously from Virgin Islands. Basically, they were subpoenaed to the Senate today because a lot of people has been complaining about the service. The service in VI is horrible. It's horrible. Every time, if they ain't talking about WAPA on Facebook, it's Liberty VI. Yeah, they're in the top 5 complaints in the Virgin Islands. You have WAPA, Liberty, maybe 2 or number 3. Then of course you have the roads. Then of course you have what else we talk? Violence, the gun violence, the violence, unnecessary crimes that is creating that is occurring. Those are the top 5. I just only name 3, but pretty much you understand what I'm saying. But Liberty VI is either number 2 or number 3. And I said it sad to say is I was listening to the testimony and I wasn't sold. All I'm seeing is that you had the CEO or the big man. He's saying, well, let me let this person explain to you. He pretty much didn't had nothing to say. He was giving you the bullshit answers, the runaround kind of answers, the safe answers. The company looked like, me personally, they should not have gotten the contract to do any business in the Virgin Islands until they should have done a test run. Test run, let them say, well, okay, we're going to let y'all start off in Frederiksted. We have Christiansted, Frederiksted. Let me see how y'all do in Frederiksted. Then for 5 years, then if we see like, okay, then we could move on Christiansted. Then we could move on to the St. Thomas and the St. John. They pretty much got the contract and they have a lot of stuff that is upcoming or put on hold, constructions put on hold, but pretty much the service sucks. The customer service sucks, where one of the senators say that he went there one time around lunchtime, it was around 11, 12 o'clock. He didn't get out of there till 5 o'clock. That's unacceptable. He's a senator. That's unacceptable. Some of the senators say people has been calling their office complaining, saying that they don't answer the phone. The line is wrapped around the building. I guess the office in St. Croix is getting overwhelmed that they even ask like, well, why didn't y'all open up a kiosk at one of those shopping centers or something like that where it could eliminate some of the traffic going to the office. They don't have no answers for that. But that should have been simple stuff like that. That should have been implemented long time. And I say this here to say is whenever it comes to people from the outside coming in, we always bow down and put our hand out. We make them feel like we need y'all. We need y'all. Whereas, you know what I'm saying? Somebody from the Virgin Islands could do the same thing Puerto Rico doing, because Liberty VI ain't doing a damn thing for us. They ain't, to me, they ain't doing a good job, if you ask me. Somebody, but you see, we don't trust one another. We don't trust our people. So anybody that come and sell us a smoke screen, or they sell us a lemon, we're going to always open up our arms. We're going to always pull out that checkbook, how much you need, how much you want, and they're going to always screw us. Liberty VI, they're from Puerto Rico. Yeah, they're from Puerto Rico. They don't care. They got money. They got our money. We got them. We got them locked down. Some of the senators was like, we don't even say no. How y'all got the damn contract? I'm trying to find out too. How did they get the how did they got to do business in the Virgin Islands without the legislature even like doing the diligence or even approve to have them come in? I don't know. I didn't get to that part. But long story short, I find the testimony was dull. It didn't show me no hope. They didn't have no answers. Everything was they're gonna get back with them. Just a bunch of run around. You have a lot of senior citizens. They look at Liberty VI as their way of how they operate. Emergency, they could call somebody. So if the phone service is not working, the internet ain't working, where they could go online and order some stuff for their home or for their health or communication. You know what I'm saying? That's unacceptable. They acting like we in some damn third world country or somewhere. That's not how you do business. Especially if you're getting these people money. And then when the senators ask them, well, are y'all gonna compensate these people for the per service and this and that? I think I only heard like $50 compensation and stuff. What the hell $50 could do on your bill? What the hell it could do? You know what I'm saying? But hey, it goes back to what I said in the beginning of the show. If we're not putting the right people in order, in place, if we're not holding our you know politicians, senators, leaders, hold them accountable. They promise us when they're campaigning, they're promising us these stuff. They're not coming true. They're selling us false hope. Then you don't put them in. You send a message. We don't do that. We don't do that. All we worrying about is how we gonna get our SNAP money, child support money, make sure our check don't ain't short. These are stuff that we worry about. But we don't take time to do our diligence, hold the right people accountable, and put the right people in place to make things happen. I'm not going to bash the Virgin Islands, Liberty VI, and not say that we don't have the same problems up here in the States. We have a lot of businesses up here that their customer service is bullshit. It's crap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't make it seem like I'm attacking and I don't talk about what's going on up here. I go through the same stuff. That's why I don't when people say this is your price, that's your price. I expect what you tell me, what you're gonna give me for that price, that's what I expect. If I don't get it and I start acting an asshole, I have all right to act like an asshole. I ain't gonna act stupid and cuss and go on. But if I gonna tell you I'm disappointed, I don't like, or I tell you how I feel, don't be in your feelings. You don't do me no favor. I'm paying you. Straight up. Straight up. It's 9:14, 9:14. Again, that's it for this week. The JMO Talk Show celebrating 10-year anniversary. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you tell everybody, tell a friend. Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're not no more on Fridays. We're on Wednesdays. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. If you missed the live show, again, you can always go to my YouTube channel. Want y'all to go and support the YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, share. At JMO Talk Show 130. Just go on the YouTube channel, go on the search bar, JMO, one word, JMO Talk Show 130. My page gonna show up. Subscribe. Appreciate y'all, man. I have about 60 videos of past shows from 2020 up to now on there. You could listen to some of the shows, listen to some of the people that I interview. Again, it's been 10 years, celebrating 10 years. I've interviewed so many people. I'm planning to bring some people back this year. Where are they now? See what they are doing 10 years after. Some people been on the show every year. Some people been on the show 7 years ago, 6 years ago. But we're going to bring them back and see what they've been doing since then. Appreciate y'all for the support. Thank y'all, man. Maria, big up yourself. Them Falcons going to be back. I don't care what you say. Big up yourself, TJ. Hey, Nicole Robakwana, appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Positive Vibe, Natash, Melangotong, all the way from Cruz. Big up yourself. And much, much more. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Have a safe and blessed week. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. Peace and hair grease, one love.